Hello, everyone. This is Dan Riley for Sports Talk on Passionate World Internet Radio. With spring training underway, baseball continues its second season in the COVID era, if you will. Now, America's pastime was played back in the flu pandemic of 1918. But this isn't the flu, this is something worse. Sports, like I've said, shouldn't be a priority this year. If guys want to play, fine. Just require them to wear masks and let's stop pretending baseball can provide us an escape in 2021. All it's good for is some small talk with our coworkers. Now that's fine, but that's all it can do. The folks at MLB Network will tell you about the struggles baseball faced when so many guys had to fight in World War II, or how the game stopped its season for a few weeks after 9/11. That was an example of the game having to take a back seat because it wasn't relevant in the current climate. Same thing in the COVID era. Guys need to treat these games like Little League games back when they were kids, where you just did your best and went home. Because the Subway Series between the Mets and Yankees won't be a high priority this year. Trust me. Look, not even the wildest sports fans can treat these games like life or death now. Right now, baseball needs to just get through the season without having to cancel it early. That's it. Let guys opt out of the season and allow teams to call up minor leaguers in their place at will. Require interviews on Zoom and cut down on interview time after games. The press has more important issues to cover right now. That's what disasters do, relegate sports to their rightful place, an entertaining distraction that really isn't all that important. It's not that baseball should disappear post-COVID. Heck no. It just shouldn't be treated like the fate of the world is at stake right now. Don't get me wrong. MLB cities would love a World Series title this year. It would provide a cause for celebration and something to rally around, something to smile about. That's not to say Aaron Judge's batting average is worthy of 24/7 analysis. Like I said, players and managers just need to treat games in 2021 like the meaningless exhibitions they really are. Something to give their fans a break from news about COVID. As a Tigers follower, I know what a trip to the World Series would do for the state of Michigan. We'd have something to hang our hat on, a good human interest story. That's just not at the top of my wish list hearing of so many passing away. After 9/11, the Yankees won the pennant and it rose New York City's spirits a little. It was something else to discuss to keep New Yorkers from losing their minds. It didn't bring back the dead or let the press off the hook as far as its responsibilities were concerned in covering what the government was doing after 9/11. What I'm getting at is baseball is just in a spot right now where it can do what sports does for schools across the world. It gives people, like students, a bonding experience that's badly needed right now for all of us. It gives us something else to look forward to. Same here. Big baseball cities like St. Louis and New York leaned more on their teams than ever during the Great Depression. I promise you that. It gave reason to believe brighter days were ahead. Same thing for nowadays. In 1977, New York City dealt with a blackout, the Son of Sam killings, and economic problems, and hoped the Yanks could give them a distraction. You get the idea. The spring and summer of 2021 are going to be more crucial for the game of baseball than any other point in the sport's history. It'll give people something else to cast their attention on these days, and we'd love that opportunity. None of us will take baseball for granted again. It'll just have its place as merely a game, as well as will football, basketball, and hockey in Canada. Winning a World Series is far less crucial than a life or death situation, no matter how much it would raise the city's spirit. End of story. It's the values of sports we need right now. Teamwork, refusing to quit, etc. In 1977, that World Series championship the Yankees won was merely seen as a metaphor for the better days ahead for that town. It and the rest of us are in a similar position. Hope will spring eternal from now on for two reasons on opening day: a vaccine and the game of baseball to distract us. Speaking of hope, next week I'll have a more rousing report for you. The return of the National Hockey League to ESPN and hockey to its status of the Big Four sports leagues in North America. It's about time, and we all look forward to being able to return to sports news. Trust me on that. This is Dan Riley. Thank you so much for tuning in, and so long.